Hello and welcome to this episode of Storm King's Thunder. My name is John Godebert. I'm the GM for this campaign. We rejoin the action as the crew are back on their Cloud Giant castle, heading back towards the mainland. Keros will just ask, where are we taking the castle?
I've no
We
idea.
might as well take it back towards the mainland.
He will go in and just sort of place his hands on the orb, and the castle just shifts and starts flying back towards...
Does he know how to fly it?
Everybody knows.
Everyone knows how to do it.
I mean,
knows
he
how to
was,
fly a
on the
ship.
ship, he was on the ship with us for 3 days. I would have thought he would have picked it up or
Someone
Yeah.
taught
I know
him.
how to do it.
taught him in the meantime.
I know how to do it, and I am not smart.
No, don't let Borrow drive. Okay,
No, don't let me drive.
he'll do like a hard left.
No, I'll do a loop-de-loop. It's fine.
Just borrowed walking into the room. What's the worst that could happen? 5 seconds later, a black hole is open.
Everything
That-
is just gone.
That's the connection to the to the Spelljammer. Relax.
There's just a little bit of fire damage on some of the levels of
Oh.
the ship now because of the fight with the dragons. It's fine.
It's fine. It's okay.
On the forgotten stove.
It's fine, don't
And
worry.
I forgot.
Yeah.
The stove!
Sean says, do a barrel roll.
End
That would
of
be cool.
game.
But it
Yeah.
was sick, though.
Yeah. Yaghole, are you going to head back to your blacksmith?
Yes, I will. I'll.
Who's the blacksmith?
I am the blacksmith, bitch.
He is the blacksmith. He's going to head back to the smithy, which is
I've got my forge already.
in room
La 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 la.
one of them. Probably like over here somewhere.
Eyes and everything.
Set up in that corner somewhere.
So this is now the place that is gonna be.
For now, at
For
least.
now.
No.
Yeah, okay, I like this place. Yeah, okay, I'll just do here. Got ventilated windows as well.
Borrowed is gonna go see if Milo's okay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm having
Ah,
a bit of
fuck,
a-
whoa.
What?
My map just threw itself all around the screen for some reason.
It probably did a barrel roll there, John.
I think I just did a barrel roll.
Congratulations.
Amazing.
You did the roll 20 did a barrel roll.
So at
Oh,
this
wait.
point, there are 2 people on this level. Would you guys like to have your discussion now?
I'm just gonna be right back.
Looks at
Oh.
Hector.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, same here. Since I'm not on right now, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So I will
He's-
approach
He's
Fentwick.
tapping Rat Damon.
No, no, no.
Apparently, no, he's not. Oh, no.
Sorry,
Red Demon just barks.
Rat Damon just starts barking at you.
I've just personally muted
Yeah.
so that I don't hear that, but can somebody let me know when Jennifer does get back and the dog stops barking?
Oh,
Of course.
She won't know she's muted, so I don't know.
Yaghole's just.
That's why I'm telling the rest of you to let me know.
Okay.
Very fair.
Yeah, Yaghole's doing the scene from Iron Man 1 where he's just got his shirt, he's got his vest on. He's just he's making new stuff.
Somewhere out there, a villain is preparing to yell, Yaghole made this stuff from a pile of scraps in a castle in the sky!
Alright, so Hector will go over to Fentwick, who is petting the rat. And there's a moment where he looks like he wants to say something, and then it's like you see he sort of decides against it and he starts moving back away.
Here's the clattering of pots and pans behind him. Hello?
Oh, hello, Sir Fentwick. I didn't want to bother you. It's alright.
You can bother me.
No,
Saying hello to I'm just saying hello to Damon.
I know, I don't want to.
The rat waves.
I don't want to bother you two.
Go-
It's,
Go play with Bob. And sets him down.
Okay.
Right. All right. Right. Let's go a bit more privatey over here.
Over here.
Behind this conveniently placed telescope.
Did someone say my name?
Right. I don't know what to say.
Brow.
I guess I just wanted to ask if you're alright.
As good as I can be.
It's just... Sorry, I just noticed the cat stuff. It's just he kind of just looks out over the wall or whatever, and she's like, well, I've been thinking about like what'll happen when all this finishes, you know? I mean, I know I haven't really been here for long, but I suppose that once we're done, me and Borrowed will leave again.
I've told you both, you're not going anywhere.
You're not there.
But it's like I've been thinking about things, and it's I feel like I should owe you an apology, Sir Benwick,
Why?
because I'm always telling people about you. I was telling you about you being one of my closest friends and all this, and you know how you saved me and how you brought me out of my apathy all those years ago, and yet now I'm back with you. It's as if I don't know what to say to you anymore.
And why is that?
Because I just realized that we've been away for so long, and even when we were together, it was only for a couple days. Did I make a wrong assumption here? Did I, was it wrong for me to tell people that we were friends? I'm not sure.
I class you as my best friend.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh!
I didn't have many friends. Village I grew up in. I was always a bit too weird for them. And then obviously what happened, mother and sister happened, and they treated me even worse. To the point of me leaving.
Yes. Sorry, it appears I've assumed your feelings here. It's just... I just got so excited seeing you, and I just thought we could pick up where we left off, but it's... 5 years have passed since then, and a lot's changed.
Well, we need to get reacquainted.
Yes. I mean, I'd like that. Yes, at the start.
And spend some time.
Yes. I'm sorry. I don't know why I haven't been speaking to you more. I guess I've just been more... I just haven't found the words, you know.
I understand it's difficult. I mean, like you said, it's been years, and then suddenly we're together again, and
it's like I always wondered what happened to you, and now I look at your team, and I guess I see you finally found your place.
not really my place.
What?
This isn't really my place anymore. Ah!
My internet's cutting.
It's Jeff.
It's Jeff. Whoa, Jeff. Whoa.
Oh shit! Jeff! Wow!
Jeff! Bad moment! Serious moment!
Hello, Jeff.
So yeah, not really your place. What are you talking about?
Well, I started off with.
Sorry.
I started off with I started off with Talon
Mm-hmm.
and Chupa and Erelith and Logan and dwarf person. I can't remember.
Brunhilde.
That one. And out of all of them, there's only me and Chupa. But even then, Chupa's only come back, obviously, when you came.
Yes.
This all started because we were going to investigate a little town that had a goblin problem. And I thought,
It turned into much more.
I thought I could do that. We'd just continue doing small things. And I could keep looking. It's been so long, and I've only found one of them.
Yes, I see.
And even now, I've now got 2 more I need to find.
I guess things don't really play out as you'd expect.
I think it's more I stretched too far. I thought I'll just join Talon. Talon looks like he's got his head screwed on. Talon, we could travel together, safety in numbers, 2's better than 1. And then I thought, well, maybe we could then, with the 2 of us, we could search. But then more joined, and we got more people, and then each of us went their own way, and each of us wanted to do their own thing, and I need to get back to a small group, all on my own. I can look better on my own, or with a small, like 1 or 2.
You kidding me? Everyone looks to you,
I know. It's only because I'm the only one who knows what we're doing.
I suppose, but it's not just that. I mean, not going to lie, there is quite a few conflicts within the group, and it's like every time you're just the one who appears and calms everything down.
Because I know the mission.
No, you know everybody.
Not really.
Well, you can fool me. It's just have a good intuition, a good insight. And you just have a calmness about you. I remember back when you saved me all those years ago. I was so cautious of you, so angry. And yet you just kept laughing at me, and it just eventually made me laugh.
Everyone should get some kindness. Unless they don't deserve it.
Well, in this world, Fenthwick, I have found that kindness is a rarity. And you were the first one who showed me it. I mean, would you expect any of this team to be here if none of us were kind? I mean, you're the one who unites us.
But even so, I need to look. And I can't drag all of them with me.
I don't believe you are dragging anyone with you, but if you, for your own sake, believe that you need some time away, or a little time to think, and I think that's healthy for you. I'm not going to force you to stay.
Well, you're saying yourself you're planning on possibly going.
Well, that was more, I mean, I don't feel like I fit 100% in the group, I mean, me and Otto just kind of turned up, and Otto seems to get on well with everyone, and I guess I'm still learning,
Well, you're from a different land. It's harder for you.
Well, yes.
And more importantly, it's no one's seen a ground, so they're a bit cautious about you because they think you're a bullywug, and bullywags are usually not the nicest of things.
Well, this is what concerns me, is that Tom has brought me here clearly to help you and help your team. I don't want to leave, but I fear that when all this is over, then Tom will have something else for me to do. I've spent this past couple years or so with Otto just scared that one day he'll tear the two of us apart for some holy duty, and...
I don't think that'll happen.
No, I didn't want to.
Well, I don't think, judging by Borrowed and his personality, I don't even think a god telling him, no, you can't follow Hector around would stop him.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he keeps telling me. But there's always that doubt, you know.
Even so, I've got a lot to do.
Well, let's take it one step at a time. Let's focus on this main mission for now and not get sidetracked, okay?
Easier said than done.
Well, I don't want this whole leader thing burdening you, so I'll help you however I can.
I'm not the leader.
Well, honestly, I've been seeing you as the leader the whole time.
I'm no leader.
Once again, you could have fooled me, but I can help you.
We'll see.
And he, like, holds out a hand to you.
Takes his hand.
Yeah, bros before hoes.
Kisses him on the back of the hand. No.
And that should be it.
Meanwhile,
Thousands of miles away.
Nothing new ways. There is another cyborg.
Chupa,
Yes.
as everybody else out of the scrying pool, I'm not going back over to that map for this.
That's fine.
And in fact, I don't actually know if I have a map for what we're going to do, so I'm just going to go to the character screen sheets. You hand Hecaton the location you wish to be sent to, and he hands you a conch shell and says that he will send you a message when he has need of you. Sorry, is the whoosh loud again? I didn't think it had any audio. Sorry. I'll make a quieter whoosh. And he just starts to concentrate again. And could you roll me a D100, please?
I absolutely can.
No problem.
97 continents away.
Yeah, I know, like 97 miles in the air. This is not what I wanted.
You're saying that space is like 60 miles in the air.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chupa enters low Earth orbit.
Starts burning on re-entry.
Oh, low Toral orbit.
It's
Don't worry,
a good
she's
thing
a
that I'm a
tiefling.
tiefling and I'm resistant to fire damage, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of bludgeoning damage you'd get on them.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm not resistant to ground damage, but...
You're not resistant to the sudden stop on the bottom.
Again, your eyesight goes black and you feel yourself pulled across a great distance. And in a flash, you reappear in the ruins, exactly where you gave the directions to. Would you like to describe where you are?
It's a small house on the edge of the Outer Lands. There's a village in the distance, close enough to walk and potentially engage with, but far enough away that generally you might be overlooked if anything happened at the village. She ignores it completely and just looks around the ruins, plucking at bits of charred wood and kicking over stones because it's been quite a few years and she knows she's taken a bit too much time to come back. Been a really long time. I never did find anything to bury, so I'm sorry about that. I did try. I even do. But, I mean, I had the opportunity to come back and I needed to because I haven't told you anything. I'm sure you guys are watching from wherever you are, but what can I say? I've made friends. It's the weirdest thing ever. And I'm not talking just other traders in the Outer Lands. They're real friends. I travel with them and we're doing quests. I'm not working on my own anymore. It's wonderful and terrifying. I want to be friends with these people. I want this to be more than just us going and saving the world and then we move on to other things. I mean, maybe we will, but I'd still like there to be a connection. Or maybe that's just me being selfish or not understanding situations, which would not be the first time. There's so many of us and so many different issues, but I can't help thinking that a lot of them are so bad. I almost feel lucky. I mean, I know where you guys are. Not necessarily where I want you to be, but I mean, compared to Fenthwick, who doesn't know where his own sister is because some asshole kidnapped her, apparently. He found his mom, by the way, though, so that's good. I mean, everybody seems to have all of these big problems, and I'm just the psychotic tiefling demon that... I mean, I'm good at setting things on fire. I just wonder sometimes if they even want me in the group, or if I'm just handy because I'm really, really good at killing things. She picks up a stone and just lobs it as far as she can possibly do.
And with your strength, you do lob it quite far.
I've been doing all of these things on my own for such a long time. And now I don't know what to do as part of a group. And it's fantastic. And it's terrifying. And I guess I just wish one of you guys at least could be around and give me some advice. Of course, if you were, none of this probably would have happened, and I would have grown up in a relatively normal way, and I wouldn't have all of these weird hang-ups and emotional constipation anyway, so, you know, moot point. But, yeah. I don't think you guys will mind if I sit here in our house for a little while, will ya? At least until they need me to come back.
The wind just sort of picks up a little bit, and it's not cold. It's a warm and welcoming breeze, and the door just slightly swings open in it.
You guys, I swear. How can you be so capable after all this time? And she just walks into the ruins quietly.
Meanwhile, back at the airship. Sorry, castle.
We're all crying!
No, I'm cutting onions.
Oh.
Milo.
Oh no, Tupa has emotions. What are you gonna do?
Emotions
She
and
won't let-
boobs.
She won't let us see those emotions.
Fuck it, I'm gonna protect Chupin as well. That's gonna be fun.
Milo,
Oh.
you descended the staircase from the upper level into the workshop that you've claimed as your own space.
Yes.
And actually, I now have a map screen, so earphone listeners, turn away now because there's going to be a whoosh.
Earth-shattering whoosh.
And Milo, are you preparing a bath in the?
Kind of. It was like he's run the bath, but he's just
Sort of half-heartedly getting it ready.
yeah.
There's just a gentle at the door.
Come in. Jesus Christ.
Milo?
Oh, Bard. Hey. Better on
You-
the bath.
I could actually use one too. Are you doing okay? You kind of disappeared and you look rough. I never got a sort of a chance to ask you. Well,
Well, gonna be honest with you, not okay at all. I saw someone, like, at the spelljammer that just starts crying, like mumbling words. Like, never see these people again, but I tried my best to stay strong, but it still hurts.
Bart's just gonna scoop up Milo into a big hug and just pat and shush and say, "Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Seeing something like that is hard."
Where I don't know how to begin this. That person, this thing I saw. I killed his cousin. This guy I met, this person. His name was Minos. Minos Borofound. And these nice guys not great. They deal with slavery. They took me one time. And ever since then, I've never really been. I tried
Okay.
my best to leave, but it was only when Eric saved me I got the chance to take care of myself, chance to cover. Seeing that symbol again, it thought I'd never see it again. Just me. I need to contact Eric at some point. If he's still around, if the family is still around, I need to hide again.
Why do you need to hide?
Barafan are known as hoarding slavery. These are nobles that deal with dirty work. When I was
You're worried about
When
them
I was-
finding you?
yes, I was one of the slaves. They took me as a slave.
Well,
And
I consider you a friend. And when people hurt my friends, I usually stab them for the chest. So, with your permission, of course, Milo, as long as you stay here, I'll try and protect you.
I think there's something else I want to tell you. My name's not Milo, as well. It's my real name. I chose it, was chosen to me, but I'm not exactly how I think I am.
Well, if you're, then
I'm-
who are you?
How can I say this to make it, easy to understand? Something that has changed me, that knows that I am who I am. This is what was me to become who I am, making how I am, and how happy I am to be. But, who's typing really loud? I can hear it.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on.
You're
Cheers,
ruining the
mate.
moment.
Oh my fault, I've got a very loud keyboard.
Then type quietly.
type somewhere else.
No!
I was really I used to be my body wasn't used to be how it made, to be honest. It's difficult to explain. I hope you understand where I'm coming from.
Oh, so you used to be something else?
Yes.
Oh, that's fine.
I can probably say that my apparently it's known to be like as a dead name. My original name, yeah, which is now Milo.
Sorry, you cut out when revealing the dead name, so it's okay. I haven't heard it.
Do you want me to?
Nah, I'm good. Borrowed heard it. It's cool. He's only gonna refer to you as Milo, so that's fine.
Yeah. So, this
Oh,
another reason why I am who I am, but the fact is that I changed because I felt me, but afraid of how it's going to get really. Try my best to be who I am, who I was back then, but my nose knew that was me, and I just felt cold, stood there. They still want me. They did horrible things to me, and you'd be surprised if me again. They did. I'm still iffy about it, but it's just the fact is that some of them are barred, some of them use certain mind control power, and
Well, that woman on the ship tried to, and she didn't really get anything out of me.
but they almost got everything out of Orrington. He fell for it, and I just froze. I think about it. I wanted to help, but it was too late. They just took everything. Just could have been more help. My past got the hold of me.
There's no shame in freezing, Milo.
This family, for this family is dangerous. They've never been. My Krieger Bros, Eric, have been trying to track down this family, and knowing that Minos is around. I mean, I don't know how big I don't know how big this is going, but I'm just worried than ever. They're still around. More people, young people like me, will just vanish. Or just be taken away and be enslaved. Everyone else,
Well,
you people are in danger for this.
well, I don't know about other people being taken, but the best I think I can do right now is promise that you won't be.
I'm trying my best not to. I've already killed their lead. His name was Morkrel, but Ora found he was the leader of family.
Morkel's a
I
dumb name.
I was his personal pet. Just certain little words, certain things. The reason why I'm always, a little bit on edge on certain things. The way how I flip out Kiro's, his father's just the way how it acted is react. Even with Yakov, just react, but the dwarf knife something.
I get it. Just reminds you when you were there.
So time felt like many years, eternity. Steph, I gotta go back real quick.
Sure.
I was 16. It was 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I was scrap. Until I turned 20, that's saved by Eric and his family. And for 3 years, I've been living with. Yeah.
Well,
I don't
I'm
normally
glad you're
tell
with us.
I don't normally tell anyone. I've
I'm
kind of grown to stop trusting people very well.
Well, I'm glad you trust me enough to tell me.
Yeah. It's my first time actually being on adventure, actually. Always been mostly with the cricket brawls, but never really ventured out by myself.
Well, you aren't by yourself. You've got us.
Yeah.
If it helps, I won't tell anyone, and
To be honest, us is gonna be coming up to us. Come to me soon. By the looks of it, if Minos know where I am, who I am now, I think I'm gonna probably tell the team about them just in case this happens. I don't
Okay.
want them getting in trouble.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna have the same reaction as me. I'm a pretty good
Yeah.
judge of character. And sort of looking up at Borrowed, you do realize that there is like a really jagged sword that he's been holding behind his back this entire time.
What?
Just ignore that. That just happens when I get angry and stuff.
Okay. That's
No. And he desummons it. I'm angry for what they did to you.
Well,
I just
I'm still
Wait,
here, right?
yeah. And I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. I promise.
I'll do the same thing for you, yeah?
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, come
Me-
on.
Oh my god.
Cyric of Suzail, shut up.
Nail! Who is this guy? Get the fuck out.
Really need to get rid
Who
of
is
your ability
this?
to talk as him.
Uh,
Oh god.
Okay. We've learnt that Borrowed has an interesting view of conflict resolution.
yes, you do.
We've had some very emotional stuff.
Or it says
Calarax.
trans rights.
Borrowed says trans rights.
Um, Jeff, would you like to make us cry now?
Woo!
Not really. Karis is just going to come out holding a load of ball legs or something, just eating.
Carol bursts into the room.
No, he just like come out with a random. A whole load of food just eating. He doesn't care about anything.
He seemed
you
to
go.
have like a Marden on his arms as well, like a random Marden. It's like
No, I haven't
And
got
he's
the
like,
pickles. No, get it. I don't have pickles. Go away. I told you, no pickles.
I thought you were saying he had a Marden on his arm as if he like got a tattoo of Marden. Because
No,
Just
Karos is.
like
Karos
a
has
really
got nothing to
messed
add.
up.
Karos has got nothing to add to this, really.
Okay. You guys have a couple of days. The castle flies back over the mainland. Is there anything in particular you guys would like to do during this time?
I'm going to record an a cappella cover of "We're Walking Through the Air."
Nice.
that's one. We still have that octopus, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
between
Yes.
some point,
Yeah.
I
between
think
some point, I would sneak my way in to be alone with it as a surprise, and
What? What?
I heard that. I know.
I'm
as a
sorry.
surprise.
He's gonna go spend some alone time with the octopus.
Yeah,
Oh, don't
because,
start.
Inside
because-
know where that's going.
because he will never awaken an animal while their owner is present, just for the sheer fun of them going, wait, what? You can talk now.
borrowed after a day in the kitchen. You go back
Yeah.
to your quarters,
Yes.
which I assume is where the octopus's bowl is being kept. Octopus
Yeah.
tank? What are we keeping the octopus in?
It was a bowl. It was a bowl. It is
I would
now a
assume it would-
tank.
I would assume it would
It's-
be like some sort of vessel or bowl or like tub or something that was the giants
I
used
mean, it's
to
a
use.
giant shot
What's
glass,
the
really, isn't it?
Yes, yes, it is.
Some sort
I
of
found-
tankers.
It's not a tanker.
What's
Tankers
the
don't see through. It's a shot glass. I haven't named it yet. I
Oh.
haven't named it yet.
Well, now you better start fucking thinking of a name, sir.
I'm thinking. Don't rush me.
The octopus just kind of floats up to the edge of the tank and just looks out at you.
It's a shot glass. Let's be honest.
Hello.
Oh,
Yes, I knew Fenthic would do it. Yes.
You didn't expect
Hello?
him to resist, did you?
Master Thinkpick is interesting like that. What is my name?
Yeah! What's his
hang
name?
on. Hang on.
Give me like
I've
2
got one.
seconds, please.
Name it Otacon.
Oh, God. It's like one of my
Okay.
Japanese enemies. Or Hal Emmerich.
Oh, call him Mr. 8.
Why?
You know what the first you know what the top thing on 20 funny names for your pet octopus is?
What?
Mr. 8.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Michael, did you write the list?
What are you talking about?
Right now.
Mr.
The-
8.
Yeah.
Mr. 8.
Mr. 8. Yes.
What's the name of the octopus in Finding Dory?
I can't remember.
I don't. I've seen
I
that
just
one.
thought of Mr. 8 on the top of my head. I was thinking of Mr. Ocho, but
Finding.
I thought the one in-
Ocho is
I thought the
also
one
on
in-
there.
wait,
I thought the one
Mr.
in Finding Dory was a septopus
Wait.
because he was missing an arm.
Mr. Octo, like Dr. Octopus.
Hank.
Hank.
No, Octo is on there.
You
Oh,
you know
Octagon. Octagon.
you should name him Anti Antie.
Don't start.
What?
Don't start.
Oh,
What?
I think
I know
we
what I'm gonna
should-
name.
I think we should let the Twitch streamers vote for this.
Well, I mean,
Octo
It is
Dad,
my-
yeah.
Octodad.
I fucking love
I was actually thinking Scuba Doo.
Skip-a-doo.
Okay.
Or no, hold on, that's a dumb name. Give me like 2 seconds.
I put him on the spot. That's what I do. I put people on the spot.
I got one. No, that's a stupid one. Sorry.
I'm just typing in that one, just for shits and giggles.
Japanese boyfriend. Get out of here, you.
What? It means he could do some cleaning around the house. Taco Chew.
Taco Chew. No.
That's
Um,
Taco Chew.
I will name you Seth.
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 What, TH
Seth.
or F?
What, Miku Octosune?
Ceph. Seth.
Oh.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
I like that.
They're full of pod. I get it.
Ah, yeah.
Don't,
It
it's
is
not funny when
certainly
you
better
explain
than
it.
Trevor McTentacle.
Is that what? Is that what? Is that what? Is that what he
You
said?
say things while flicking your bottom lip.
Dying inside him.
Mr. Geppetto.
You would know the lyrics if you were watching my face cam, and Christmas looks really
You sound like a
weird.
squid character from Splatoon.
That's the point.
Don't ruin the illusion.
Sorry.
You're a kid. You're a squid.
You're a squid kid.
There you go.
Yeah, I just looked at it on the webcam. It just looks hilarious. I just am waving my fingers in front of my face. Michael, is Yaghol working on anything in particular at the moment?
He is working on some armor, some new armor for himself.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously we don't need to go into the detail, like, you know, if it's
We know what it looks like in there. It's like some sort of Coke advert. It's fine.
I don't want you.
Yaghol just whips his hair around and the beard just trails.
Flicky beard.
he pulls out like a cold glass beer, like puts it like over his chest and his neck, like.
Oh my god.
Ah! Heineken.
What is going on?
Ale.
It's an ale commercial.
Does no
That's
one
all
want
it
to come
is.
into the room?
I mean, I was going to, but like you seem to have way too much fun.
You seem to be having alone time right now.
I can,
Yeah.
It's like Top Gun, like just borrowed and Yag just look at each other and just like
boys.
we just like nod our heads in unison.
just walk away. Walk away.
Milo's scrying on someone called Miss Fisher while having a nice bubble bath.
Oh, very nice.
I freaking love Miss Fish's Murder Mysteries. Recommend watching on Netflix, please, guys. It's so good. It is in the
I have
1920s.
far too much to watch on Netflix.
Shut up, watch it.
Yeah, there's The Witcher.
It's The Witcher.
Which
Funny
is
enough,
super gay, and I love it.
Oh, it's great.
Well, I'm
Oh,
in the
it's
middle of
with
reading the
Dandelion.
first book, and I need to watch.
I've just been playing the third.
Oh, it's so
third
great. They follow
Okay.
the books pretty closely.
Fentwick,
Kendrick.
Fentwick, and Hector, and
Yes.
Keros. It's you've got a couple of days of downtime while the castle flies back, and you don't hear anything from Hecaton in the meantime. Is there anything you would like to do while making it back over land?
I'll just practice a little bit of swordsmanship.
I'll go fight with my water elemental buddy.
I forgot he was a thing.
Fenwick's gonna hunt down if there are any animals he hasn't awakened.
Not on the airship.
However-
Sounds like a giant.
However, awaken does work on plants.
Oh.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh no!
I just see him going around and awakening the lawn.
Just all the grass. Don't mind. I don't mind if you step on my face. It's fine.
It's my kink.
No, you just have the grass. Just all
was-
yells. Read the
I was-
fucking sign.
I was going to go there, Amy. It was just like after you step on it, it's like, oh, you're stepping on my face.
I mean, would Merlin the cat would be awake?
No, you can't awaken Merlin. Merlin's
That's
not an
fine.
animal.
Merlin doesn't need it.
Technically not an animal.
Step on me, Fenwick.
Oh no.
Oh, get out of
No,
here.
absolutely not. Stop
Similar-
it. Absolutely not.
Similarly, Not can't be awakened.
Get out of here, Amy. That's it. Go in the corner.
I think,
Okay.
I think all animals
know,
are awakened, so I'm afraid just have to
You still
Try
got
to
the
re-
griffins.
try to resist. No, look, Griffin's a monstrosity.
Oh.
Oh, if only you had the dragon mark, then you could awaken.
But I don't. We're not in
Um,
Eberron.
I
Chupa,
have the.
Shame.
Yes.
you spend a couple of days at your home, I'm assuming,
Yes.
or do you leave at any point?
Well, she'd leave to the village to get food and sling barbs and hate at the people who live in the village.
just,
they're
just,
like-
Fair.
just storming into the village. Fuck all of you! Oh my God, fuck
Essentially.
all of you! You fucking-
And then she just takes food, but she still gives them money because she's not a bitch like they are.
You throw it
No,
at- You throw it at them.
she's a bitch, but she's a dignified bitch. So she just
I love it.
slams her money on the table, and then she goes back to the ruins of the home that her parents had and kept her in so that she didn't get murdered like they did. It was very sad. But yeah, no, she stays mostly in the ruins.
After about 4 days, since you returned to wherever you decided to go back to, a
Mhm.
voice echoes in your head.
Mm.
My friends,
Sup, bitches.
What the fuck? I'm hearing oh yeah, the giant thing. Okay. No,
my
I'm
friends,
good. I'm good. I'm listening.
it is time. Return to Maelstrom at the earliest convenience.
All right, Rafiki.
Cool.
Yep.
How do I
My
use
friends,
this
it
thing?
is time. Return to Maelstrom at your earliest convenience. Okay, yeah, we're cool.
He's making sure it's 25 words or less.
Yes.
There you go.
I hope you weren't pooping or in the...
We'll never know.
Never know.
Shit, I should have asked for some instructions for this thing.
What kind of batteries does it use?
She's just waving the conch in the air. Work, damn you, work. Fuck.
A voice just echoes back into Chupa's head again. You just blow into it.
I am not sucking off a shell. I have some standards.
I'm counting out. I said blow. You dumb, dumb, dumb.
Because as everybody knows, with the spell message, you can respond to this message.
Yay.
Oh, right. Oh, you mean blow, not blow. Okay.
What do I see? Okay, I see Tube. You got a okay.
I mean,
Remember,
deep throat it? What?
you got a thrust
Outta
with
here.
the sax. Like,
Okay.
Hear it in the background.
Everybody at the castle, I assume, gathers together.
So yeah, just Fenthwick rushes around, it's like, yeah, go put your shirt on.
like, and then no. Like you open the door, and then suddenly there's just like a massive smoke. You just see a silhouette of me just coming out,
Just cans of Coca-Cola everywhere.
and I'm just in this immaculate black armor, just black steel, And- Wait, do you want me to describe it now, or should we wait?
Oh no,
Go on.
now
Silhouette,
would be the
okay.
time.
Okay, so basically, pauldrons are like made of wolves, like wolf heads. There's various like etchings in that look like scars, and there are ropes like gauntlets as red rope. Yeah, and then in the chest bit is the eye shard, And-
Cool.
and it's got immaculate gems from the throne room as well, like a crown, not like a crown, but you know what I mean, like a manly crown.
Like a circlet.
Yeah, like a circlet, that's the one. And I've got like certain gems from the throne in it, and I'm like, let's do this. For the religion!
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, Yagho is tanked!
Just
You-
watches him go past. About bloody time he found religion again. Jesus Christ.
And
Uh,
I'm just tying up these red ribbons of wrist. Let's do this.
I presume we all get together and we teleport.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh, sick arm!
Sorry, I just have to respond to the whisper. Jeff, it's fine. You've seen the Kickstarter that's coming.
Is a Kickstarter coming? Is a Kickstarter?
Do you want to explain that, Jeff, or shall I?
Hero Forge is doing a Kickstarter to colour your minis as you're printing them.
Jeff just messaged me after Michael finished explaining what Yaghol's new look looks like. Jeff cries in mini painting.
Midi painting.
You blow the conch shell and you reappear in the waiting room of the Maelstrom again. And a pair of Storm Giant guards greet you and take you up to the throne room.
As the Storm Giant guards go, don't worry, the king's expecting us.
We know.
Come on. Come on.
And
You
you
know,
are
yeah.
led
King, good friends we are.
You are led back up to the throne room where Hecaton is stood in front of the Worm Skull throne. His daughter is still immobilized within it.
Sitting on her lap.
He's stood in front of it.
Damn it.
My friends.
I should have done that. I should have done that. Bollocks. Never mind.
Okay.
I mean, unless you're willing to allow me to do
Do it.
something I've just thought of.
Yes.
Okay then. I dig up one of the plants in the gardens.
Okay.
I find a pot.
Okay.
Okay.
I use that.
God.
Okay.
And I toddle up to
Okay.
King Hector.
Okay. Okay.
I bought you a present.
No. God.
He takes it and he looks. It will not get much light down here.
Well, you have to think about that.
Hello.
You should say a thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Fenthwick.
You're welcome.
I say hi in giant. Hello, Hackathon.
He will respond with a smile. Hello, small giant.
Please.
We have, my friends, learnt of the location of Imrith.
Cool, let's go kill a bitch.
Her lair is a ruined amphitheatre half buried in the cold desert sands north of Asgore, an ancient and
Did he just
abandoned
say-
dwarven city.
Did he just say cold desert? That
Yes.
seems like an oxymoron. So you mean a tundra then?
I was told cold desert. It's what it says.
No, it checks out.
Hmm.
Mm,
Hecaton then turns to Imperator Uthor. And says, "While I am gone with my guard and these friends of ours, you are in charge of Maelstrom."
Do not touch my daughter.
Chupa, you have a daughter?
Yeah, daughter? I think it means like, someone's like, do not touch your
Caitlin's
daughter.
married.
Thank you.
Hecaton, we cannot travel by the magical means.
Well, poop.
There's too many of us.
Well, poop.
We know that you have your own method of locomotion.
We do. We can indeed do the locomotion.
We can.
Would you like to meet us there?
I mean, we can. Can we? Well, then again, I suppose it's the same problem that you have. Like, if you transport us back there, you can't transport your guards and you up there as well, because
Yes.
it's the same. So yeah, we can meet you there. I think we can. That looks around everyone.
We have means of getting to where we are going. We will meet you half a mile away from Imirith's lair. It will take us a little bit of time to get there, of course. It's not instantaneous, but...
That's alright, it's not instantaneous for us either, so, you know.
Yeah, it's going to take us a good little while to get there, I would think.
Just a little bit.
Good few days.
Looks to Fenthwick. We, Storm Giants, are straightforward. We would like to perform a full frontal attack.
Sorry, I swallowed a bit.
Don't mind her. She has a filthy mind.
No, I just coughed a little. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yakov just looks at Chupa just like.
Would this...
yeah, just staring.
Would this work with your approach?
I mean, admittedly, since we lost our only rogue, we're not very good with sneakiness anymore.
Do I look like that I can sneak?
No.
Heavy armor.
I mean, I can assist in sneaking, but I can't really do much with like disadvantages and things.
Then I suppose...
The thing is, I'm exceptionally skilled at dropping from the sky and just murdering them as I stab their heads as I come down. So, you know, full frontal assault is super easy.
She has mastered the death from above technique.
Then...
I'm pretty good with stealth, as my performances from it recently very, very promising. I mean,
Then-
I saw kind of holding.
Who's been teaching my death from above technique? Bitch, you shouldn't know how to do that. It's like, that's my move. My patent. TM.
Well, either way, we'll have a few days to discuss our plan, and obviously when we meet up with you, we can, you know, confirm what we're going to be doing, and then we can do what we're going to do.
Then I have one final gift before...
Is it another one of those magical dragon claw thingies for all of us that's going to protect us from the horrible dragon?
No, but it should help. It should help even the odds a little bit.
Cool.
And he will hand to each of you a potion bottle.
Ooh.
I shall put this in that potion.
With what in it?
He informs you that this is a potion of giant size.
Giants.
He will inform you that it is up to you how you use it. And when you choose to use it.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
But he gives you...
It's gonna be good.
You can quaff your potion whenever. and it will last for 24 hours.
Oh my god!
I can actually be a giant-sized werewolf.
I can use the kitchen properly.
Yeah, let's just not use it for fighting. Yeah, let's actually use the for actual castle
just
reasons.
make it for easier, making it easier to get around the castle. That's
You
all.
can actually mow the lawn, and it will take you about 10 minutes instead of an hour.
Potion of giant size.
Oh my god, the small squad is not going to be the small squad, it's going to be the giant squad.
It's gonna be
Giant
the
squad.
medium squad.
Yeah.
God.
So just so you guys know what it does, because
We're going to be the slightly smaller than the average giant squad.
I have prepared new character sheets for when you use this.
What?
It does the following things.
Ah, fuck.
For 24 hours, you become huge.
Oh. Same size, gang.
For the duration, your strength becomes 25.
Oh!
Fuck!
That's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
That's a
And-
lot of damage.
And your hit point maximum is doubled.
Oh!
Fuck boy.
Oh!
What? My hit, what?
Your hit points.
Your hit points is doubled. ×2.
Wow.
In addition, the
And-
reach of your melee attacks increases by 5 feet.
Hey, John,
Yes.
I have a slight problem. Even as a giant, my strength's already 25.
Then it's 25.
There's 25.
Flexing.
Just think about the boob size. Okay, that's
Uh, Everything-
Gigantic anime titties.
Everything
Triple
you are
thing.
wearing or carrying also increases in size for the duration.
Ooh, you
I can wear that big
I gathered as much,
gigantic
otherwise
cloak.
there's going to be a lot of naked giants running around.
Oh my god, I can wear my giant sky blue cloak that I roundly managed to put into my bloody bag of holding.
When rolling damage for weapons enlarged in this manner, you roll 3 times the normal number of dice.
Oh.
For instance, Borrowed's enhanced longsword will roll 3d10.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, my flame tongue is gonna do so much damage.
Oh wow.
Giant
When
flaming sword.
when the effect ends, any hit points that you have above your normal hit point maximum become temporary hit points.
So you keep the health afterwards.
So you keep the health afterwards if you still have any.
Oh.
The potion itself is a pale white colour, with a pungent aroma akin to that of rotting algae.